Hey guys, it's Feral Crafter, and this game is Farming Simulator 17. Still reminiscing on my trip south to the family reunion for the death of my mother. And on the way down there, I saw, John Deere. Everyone's talking. It's like, hey, John Deere should be in this game. But John Deere does not want to be compared to any other company that exists. Alright, so they're fucking childish. Great brand name, everyone loves it, but it's a childish attitude they have towards getting their name here within a simulator. They don't want to be compared to a Massey Ferguson. They don't want to be compared to a New Holland. They don't want to be compared to a Case tractor. But that's not the point I'm actually starting this video on. On my trip down to the border of Mexico, to the funeral site. Yeah, why was it there? I don't know. It's the beginning of Texas, back when my grandfather got down there, and he was just part of the solution. They were going to make Mexico part of America, and this is the furthest south point. So anyways, on my way down there, I saw 3 different companies selling Case tractors. It was specifically a Case franchise. I'm like, oh my god, it's a real thing. It's not just some game name. It's not some, hey, we're talking fiction here. No, it is non-fiction that Case tractors exist. And I looked at them, and there was no, quad track, mammoth out there that was like, hey, pivoted and pointed in the middle with hydraulics. There wasn't any of that. But I was still just like, oh my god, Case! Case! Is the 115 still there? Is the Puma still a thing? Is it real? The Optimum, the Magnum, are those all real? Yeah, well, I was racing against the clock to get down there. By the time it was done, I had to drive some relatives back north. Dropped them off, and it was nighttime. By the time I got out of there, by the time the sun rised, it would be day, and I was up in up north, where at least in the Midwest, where Case and John Deere wasn't a thing. There was no real farming up here. I'm like, oh, how wonderful it would have been. I wanted to film. Like, oh my god, they're a real thing. It's an actual tractor. It's not just some video game. It's like playing Wing Commander to find out that the ships are real. I'm like, it's not a unicorn. It's not a fake thing. It's a real thing. Yes. Yes. Case tractors are a real thing. And as a city folk, yeah, I know. People are like, oh, you didn't know? Yeah, I'm city folk. I'm city folk. I thought this was just some name that a company came up with so they didn't get sued. But it's real. Cases are real. And I got to see them. I'm like, I drove by at 80 miles an hour down in Texas, and all I could do is point and just be like, oh! Then people looked at me like I'm a retard, and I'm like, it's nothing, never mind. I thought I saw something. No, they were Cases. It was a Case storefront. You could actually go and touch these cases. They were real. So anyways, it was just one of those like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. The only place where I saw something equivalent to a Magnum was actually John Deere. The 4-tread, pivot in the center, tractors. Huge! It was huge! And they had it on their lot. And I'm like, oh my god! I need to show my brother. I need to drag him in and be like, this is a thing. This is real. This is what it takes to harvest corn because it's huge. No. No time. And it was closed. Gates were shut. Gates were locked. I'm like, I'm not going to break into a place, get arrested for trespassing, just to prove to my brother that the video game I play actually has grounding in real life. Oh, hey, a stump I miss. Anyways, that's it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I'm digging out my fourth field. Middle of the night. Meh. And I'll catch you next recording. I have something more interesting to talk about. But anyways, that's it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And I'll catch you later.